This is Mecha Break. We're here on Xbox Series X. Be sure to like the videos. Subscribing is great as well. So this is a multiplayer focused mech game where you're going around battling enemies in what is kind of a Gundam-like scenario and setup. There's a lot of personalization and adjustments you can make to not only your mech but also your character, like a really kind of in-depth character customizer with all kinds of colors and options. And yeah, there actually are some areas in the game where you get to see your character, especially some little cinematic bits, and we're showing some co-op, single-player tutorial stuff, and then multiplayer later. It's very visually flashy, and it's kind of low resolution, which is interesting, and I was like, oh, okay, what's the situation there? But like, actually, the game just kind of defaults to 1080p 60 FPS thing off the bat, but you can actually go into the settings and adjust things. And this is like an earlier look at the game, so it's very likely to change over time. But yeah, diverse mechs, customization, battle colossal war machines, which is kind of neat. And their kind of motto thing is blitz, brawl, blaze. So blaze it up, as they say. But yeah, it's got a very neat aesthetic to it. It's got some flashy visuals. If you've been looking for this type of, I guess you would say shooter type of thing, it's kind of neat. I guess more almost like brawl or hack and slash at times with some gunplay, but you get what I mean. It's neat. It's definitely not what I was kind of expecting gameplay-wise. I'll definitely tell you that much, but it's not bad if you're into this type of thing. Okay, I am really struggling to get this finished here. Is it dead finally? Oh, you're still alive. I kind of thought you had died. Okay. Just kind of assuming you were going to die at some point, but no. There we go. It's finally dead.
I need your coordinates.
Yeah, so anyways, you can press start and go to the settings. And this is where you can adjust things like, I guess technically it can go up to 120 FPS. So vertical sync on or off. You can do 30, 60, 120, or 144, no restrictions. Which doesn't really make sense because, like, it's like the console is HDMI 2.1 does 120. But I guess if this is like a bit of a play anywhere kind of thing. And then you can choose 4K and you can have, like, I guess, no restrictions if you want. We'll set it to 120, and let's just turn off the vertical sync. Let's go nuts. You know what I'm saying? And then you can also choose whether you want FSR to be on or off, and then you can choose the aliasing quality too, and depth of field and the motion blur stuff. So you can have FSR on or off. We're gonna turn it off because why not? So, yeah, probably not the ideal way to play this on the Series X, but it's certainly future-proofed should they not update this down the road and change settings and make some stuff not work or whatever. So I would probably not recommend doing the 4K without the FSR setting. So let's
freshen up before joining the fight.
Let's go ahead and we're gonna turn back on the FSR with an automatic kind of thing going on there. Whoa, look, there's a return of fluidity going on, and the picture quality looks a lot better. But well, I mean, sorry, it doesn't look a lot better. Like, it looks better than it did before we changed the resolution up to like the 4K, and like obviously with this setting too, it's gonna be. Why is it so? Ugh. It's like it's got those PC like settings on the FSR, and then you can choose things like, do you want max performance, balance, quality, deep learning? Oh, how deep can your learning go? Apparently, deep learning is not learning fast enough. I gotta repair myself. So it is kind of strange because it's like usually you don't get these settings on a console, or if you do, they usually remove them like right away. Because I think there was a couple games that had this. Like obviously we want 4K because I like 4K, but I don't really love like FSR makes everything just look terrible. But I think if we do want a quality experience here, you're gonna have to actually use FSR. Like I guess you could maybe go for 1080p and turn off the FSR, but. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about quality mode either. That's not the best.
Now, press the interact key to select an airdrop.
I'm not doing the airdrop yet. I'm playing around with the visual aesthetics to show the people what they can get. Okay, so then there's balanced performance, max performance, which, you know, again, FSR kind of just kills the quality in order to... I don't know, but we're gonna just so we can show off more of the gameplay, I'm just gonna kind of put it to the default here, because I'm assuming, like, when they do, like, a final release for this, it's just gonna be gone, you know what I mean? Like, these settings are just gonna be gone from here.
Now, press the interact key to select an airdrop.
I choose the weapon beacon airdrop. Stand by for Titanfall. Oh, sorry, wrong game.
Gear up now. Airdropped weapons are universal. You can even try your luck with the enemy's airdrop pods.
Destroy any leftover airdrops. We don't want to be supplying the enemy.
Alright, let's do this.
Striker manual mentions that surplus weapons
It's robot time. I mean, it's definitely got like a visual vibe and aesthetic style to it.
As you can before the ship arrives. They release subterranean chloride, which triggers pulse bombs.
Destroy as many reactors as we can. It shall be done, weird voice in the sky. It shall be done. Is this thing destroyed? Are they drilling the land, or are they just drilling like for the water?
The three factions are mining and researching chloride.
I can't tell if it's really. I guess that part of it's not destroyed. Is it destroyed?
Demands mech and fight the moon?
I've got a bad feeling. This isn't just about the chloride in that base.
We need more rocket shots. At least our team's getting it done. I mean, it's definitely got a vibe. I'm thinking like Armored Core here pretty intensely. Getting those Armored Core vibes. It'll be destroyed in no time.
HQ has pinpointed the extraction area, sending the coordinates your way. Beacon deployed. Your ride will be there in 2 minutes.
2 minutes? I feel like you guys poorly planned and coordinated this.
Yeah, too bad we couldn't.
That definitely has like a neat visual vibe to it though, eh?
They're small, but they pack a punch.
A lot of like particle effects, a lot of things going on in the screen at once. That's kind of exciting. And you get choice. Like again, I'm not sure whether or not that choice is gonna like make its way to the full experience, but if it does, you know, you get all of these different options for how you want to play and experience the game visually, which is cool. And you know, obviously if you want highest of the high frames, you gotta be able to sacrifice your resolution there to achieve that, I guess. And you want more resolution at a lower frame rate, that's an option too, right? They're everywhere. They must assume we're waiting for an extraction, which is why we're just standing here like fools right in the open. I'm surprised that ship didn't blow up. I thought oh, there we go. Now it's gone. Whoa. lot of enemies. This is not at all what I expected this would be like. Gotta tell you that.
Airship on site. This is it. Deploy the beacon and start the evac.
That wasn't even the extraction? So we have to kill these enemies and then we can extract? I thought that was the whole point of us chilling here, was waiting for the extraction to happen. So I can't even start the extraction because I keep getting attacked by enemies. Well, that's kind of stupid. Because I get shot once, the extraction meter just ends. Oh, and then it just ends anyways. Oh, I thought we actually had to wait for an extraction. I take it these cinematics, when you're running them at the high resolution, it's not the best, eh? Is that why the game's preset to 1080p? It's like a slideshow of like crazy. You just gotta imagine the action that's happening. There we go.
Everybody wants a better life.
Slowly.
Can I have a few words? That wasn't the pilot's voice.
As you can tell, I have great assets.
Style.
We're analyzing the combat.
The combat data? No, that's not what
Voiceover not finalized. I've never seen that.
That speaker was taken over by cooperative.
Voiceover not finalized.
It's learning.
Ah.
It's evolving, imitating us.
Oh my.
Evolving into silicone-based life forms. Sounds like something from an old sci-fi movie. If that's the case, then we're probably dealing with something way beyond our understanding. Get some rest. I'll keep you guys updated.
That kills me. Wait, so we actually do get to play as our character? Okay. Wow, that is some incredible rear end. I have the greatest assets ever. Do you just want to, like, you know, just enjoy it? Like, just take it in? What about from the front perspective? Oh, there's some jiggle physics in there. Maybe I should have spent time editing my character. I didn't really think of it. I just kind of slapped some red hair on there, called it a day. Can I run faster? Oh, I can hold B. Okay, because I was sitting there being like, do I have to watch her very slowly get here like this? Wait, there's a gym? Not for me, I guess. So is there anything else you can do? Oh. Oh. That's a very basic set of, you know. Wow.
Alert. Combat alert.
What a terrible time to take a shower.
New mission received. All relevant personnel proceed to the tactical station.
When did I get my clothes back on? I'm in no rush. I must strut my stuff as I walk around. People die, it is what it is. Why am I wearing... Like, are these high heels? Why would I wear high heels in a situation like this? Who designs a suit like this? Is it because it gives me more, like, status because I'm taller and everyone's like, oh, look at her, she's got all this height? Or did they... You know what? Do you think the text just put me in high heels so that my, like, rear end was closer to their, like, viewing angle? I think that's exactly what they did. I think they just like the assets I got going on and they wanted to be taller. Woo! Oh, my controller's disconnecting. Sorry, the Xbox, it does this sometimes. She getting from the vending machine. Maybe I'm just really short. I'm kind of stuck. What's that? Okay, there we go. Yeah, maybe I'm just like really short. I can't tell if the game's just like breaking down or if I'm just... Oh, there's like a bar? This is depressing. I think the game's trying to force me to go in that other direction. Or is it frozen? I can't. No, it's definitely not frozen. I'll have a drink, please. I know there was an alert thing, but you know. Can I order a drink, or is that not allowed? Even she's incredibly busty. So I take it busty video. We're back to the 2000s, the mid 2000s of gaming. You know what? I ain't gonna complain. Let's go. It's time to be a hero. Mecha
Things aren't
hero.
looking good, Chief.
I can't tell if this is gonna be competitive or like I thought we just did. Thought it was just like single player stuff. Of course, they give you a little bit of an angle there where it shows the rear end, right? The camera. What are you, Miranda from Mass Effect before Mass Effect got changed because BioWare couldn't handle it? And now BioWare might die because they couldn't handle it. And I don't think you can handle it.
Capture and defend the 3 data nodes in the cropped sinkhole. Capturing the nodes recovers abnormal mining data in the sinkhole. Recovered
So it is multiplayer?
nodes destroys the mine.
Okay. I'm so confused by what this game is. Alright, let's kick it into high gear.
Taking off.
Stand by for Mecha Fall.
Objective. Seize data Score points by capturing and defending.
So it was like a tutorial that was like
in the sinkhole.
single player kind of things, but co-op, or is this against the AI? Are we fighting multiplayer battles? I am so confused. I think it is online.
Wait for Node A to become available. Node A is now available for capture.
Are these real people? I think this is a real multiplayer match that's going on, and but what was the stuff that we were playing earlier? Was that like a tutorial? I'm so confused by what this game is. I take it there's like a combination of missions you do?
Head to the other nodes. Capturing them can speed up the scoring process. Shield activated.
This is the most confusing thing I've seen here. I killed Matheson. I assume Matheson is not real because that's an odd tag name, but I guess you could be called whatever you wanted this.
Double kill.
Okay.
Shield activated. Shield activated.
I legitimately am confused, but we're going into video overtime because I need to properly show off more of what this is. So it does have multiplayer and single player, so I am capturing it, but you have to stand here to capture it. That is the weirdest capture system I've ever seen in a game.
Within the sinkhole is the quickest way to win. Work with your team. Capture and defend the nodes.
Uh-huh. Sure. Sure, why not? Yeah.
Shield node now captured by enemy. Shield activated. Weapon not ready.
There's just a lot of stuff going on. I think we all fit into roles, and I'm assuming some of the people are bots because certain roles need to be fit into.
Energy low. Stabilizing.
Maybe there's a reason it's on such a low resolution usually off the bat.
Enemy down.
This is bizarre, and this doesn't have achievements, does it? No, it doesn't have achievements, because it's like a demo thing or something. I am so genuinely confused. Because I kind of thought that this was like a single, like a co-op kind of thing at first, because of how they frame it. Why do they have such a long, excessively long opening thing if you're just playing multiplayer?
Node B.
I've never been more confused about a video game, I think, in my days.
Shield activated.
Well, this is kind of neat, I guess.
Shield deactivated. Shield deactivated. Shield. Enemy down.
I'm giving her all I've got. I can go end? Oh, there's executions for the mechs too! It's just excessive!